Alright, we got the official logo now. We have what we actually want. But welcome everybody to LCW WarZone. We are here for the second week of the rebrand. And tonight we have a really stacked card for you tonight. Sadly though, there's only one of me tonight. As Joshua Franks, who is supposed to be my co-commentator for tonight, is either running late or he's just not here in general. Uh, well, we can actually look at our card, folks. We got ourselves a stacked card for tonight. As I once again, I'm gonna have to improvise here due to a lack of Joshua Franks. But we will kick off the show, folks, with Hakeem Richards, who will make a speech before, of course, his inevitable match against Garrett Hunt in the LSL World Heavyweight Championship tournament match. As Garrett Hunt and Hakeem Richards will go one-on-one after beefing for about a week now. These two absolutely despise each other ever since the incident that occurred last week, which puts James Franks on the sideline for possibly 5 months. And he had to relinquish his world championship due to a back and neck injury, thanks to Hakeem Richards. And of course, the match he endured against Victor Luden back at Battle of the Brands. But of course, we're going to see this matchup here. We're going to see if Hakeem Richards can continue this streak here of just trying to take out people left and right. But we'll also see the tag team tournament continue as the Warriors of Valhalla and the Olympians will go 2-on-2, and the winner will face the Goat and Strongbreed in a 2-on-2 match. And will it be the Warriors of Valhalla or will it be the Olympians? We'll find out here tonight. And also, Warner and Zay Quon goes 1-on-1 here as the winner will face Brett Richter for the vacant X Division Championship. As of course the title was made vacant after a online incident occurred, which we are not going to speak of. But Warner did say before this match that if you were to lose Zay Quon, the entire roster, it will be in his sights. And he is out for blood here tonight as he's going against one of the men who have basically changed his career here in LCW. And hopefully soon, the gunslinger can get back on a good road. And of course, speaking of good roads here, as the LSL TV Championship will be on the line here tonight, as Tray Bankz and Chilll go 1-on-1 for the title. And of course, this championship has been defended already this week, but now we will see this happen again, as now the TV Championship on the line, as Bankz looks to capture his second championship ever in LSL. And of course, we get to hear from Jacob Case, the newly signed and newly introduced wrestler in LCW WarZone, as last week he made his presence known to Benjamin King. And this week, though, he gets to speak out more of what he'll do with Benjamin King. And of course, speaking of which, though, the other side of the LSL World Heavyweight Championship tournament, Orochi Lee and Damian Black will go 1-on-1. Of course, both men looking to gain some redemption in their careers. Of course, Orochi Lee probably being the biggest one, as he has been almost been taking away opportunity after opportunity thanks to his now former teammate Hakeem Richards. As we are still questioning, though, what was the idea behind betraying Orochi Lee? Why would he do that? Well, tonight we may see it. We may see him meet up in the championship tournament. But for now, though, we'll see if those two men can get past the first round. And that, folks, is your lineup here for LCW WarZone. And of course, no James Franks still. Or Joshua Franks. 1 second, folks. What's it like? I gotta be over a 98 overall. Well, actually, can't confirm you are a 94 overall. Again, this game is very weird though when it comes to overalls, where you can still gain overalls, but you can still lose overalls, even though I put the +1 in there. It's a weird concept in the game. Richards, Hakeem, yours is a 91 at the moment. Okay. Well, folks, Hakeem is heading down to the again. It sucks to not have Josh with me tonight, but we're gonna have to get down to the ring as we got ourselves a pretty good matchup at our hands here. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Hakeem Richards. Hakeem Richards is still having a very questionable actions towards, of course, his tag team partners, Orochi Lee and get on Vontae Blake on commentary. Well, if I can get anybody on commentary to help me out, that would be appreciated. Because it's going to be very tough, though, with only one commentator. But here we go. Orochi, you saw what I did last week. You know exactly what I did last week. You know exactly why I did it, too. You think I can trust you with the way you act? You think I would trust anybody in this building? Hell, what's the point of trusting anybody if they don't trust you back? I couldn't care about the company. The company never trusted me. Marlon never trusted me. Nobody in the back trusted me. The only ones who did, though, are the guys at the Bullet Club. So when I saw that James Franks was about to give up his title, I took advantage of it. I knew exactly what I would do. And I took my chances, and I made it clear. I put his ass in the hospital. And look, I get my own title shot now. And so it looks like it worked out for me. But anybody else in the back? Y'all better pray that you ain't facing me next week when I beat Garrett Hunt's ass this time around. Oh, Garrett Hunt is here. Garrett Hunt is in the building. And he's storming down to the ring to get right into the King's face. Yeah, you think now? You think you're going to run through me? The only reason why you ran through Franks is only because you can get to the top step. Me, however, I went down in LWE. I did what I needed to do, and it was James Franks that brought me up here. I was going to be leading and joining Bullet Club if it wasn't for you. I would have been with him because he knew what was best for me. But instead, you had to ruin it for me. And so I'm not going to join Bullet Club anymore. Instead, I'm going to be on my own. I'm going to show the world that I can beat someone like you. So if you want to fight right now, which we are, drop the damn mic. Let's fight right now. Major trash talk being said, and here we go. Hakeem is not having enough. Garrett Hunt not having enough. Here we go, folks. We are underway with this match. What a start to begin this matchup. Garrett Hunt trying to at least go to work here on Hakeem and just trying to wear him down. And of course, folks, this is for a chance to fight for the LSL World Heavyweight Championship. Both men back in the ring now, and they go tie and collar and elbow. Tie up here. Garrett Hunt now just stomping away on Hakeem Richards. Garrett Hunt right now just, he's doing exactly what he's been trying to tell Hakeem, that drop the mic, let's just fight outside the ring. Hakeem, though, gonna take him down and go for it. A lock here, an ankle lock. Garrett Hunt trying to find a way out, and he does. He rolls out. Oh, and a big boot there by Garrett Hunt. And a big chop there straight to Hakeem Richards. Of course, folks, this is the first match of the night. And again, unfortunately, it kind of sucks that we do not have Joshua Franks here tonight. Oh, double face breaker there by Garrett Hunt. And he's just brushing off Hakeem Richards. Back in the ring goes Garrett Hunt. Hakeem Richards still stalking him on the outside. Of course, Hakeem Richards says that he only took out Franks to earn an opportunity. He knew Franks was going to be weakened. And look at this, though. Hakeem Richards taunting to the fans. And Garrett Hunt just takes advantage of it, leaping to the outside. Oh, and a big kick, though, by Hakeem Richards. And both these men trading back and forth there. Garrett Hunt, though, chasing down Hakeem Richards. Both men need to enter back into the ring now. Hakeem trying to give a few strikes here and just doing whatever he can. Big kick straight to the head of Garrett Hunt. And now Hakeem back in control of this match. Double drop kick right to the nose. And Garrett Hunt's been busted open. Off the ropes goes Hakeem. Garrett Hunt trying to do whatever he can here. Big as he throws him over his shoulders there. Cover. And a kick out of one by Hakeem Richards. Garrett Hunt still trying to just beat down Hakeem Richards, trying to do whatever he can to take control of this matchup. And that's basically what this matchup is all going to be about, is taking control. Try to learn your opponent very well. Big Claymore kick by Hakeem Richards. He's in control here. Folks, double stop the king. Stop. He goes for the cover now. No! Garrett Hunt kicks out. And oh, wait a minute. Orochi Lee is coming down here. And Hakeem Richards taking his eye off the ball, of course. And oh, wait a minute. Roll up here by Garrett Hunt. Here's the cover. No way. Garrett Hunt beats Hakeem Richards! Hakeem was distracted by Orochi Lee! And Garrett Hunt picks up the win! Oh my goodness. Oh, well then, Garrett Hunt will move on in the tournament. But what does that say for Hakeem Richards, though? That is embarrassing. Talking all that trash beforehand. Yeesh. He says he'll see him real soon. But my goodness, that is an absolute upset we did not expect to see. And so, folks, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Hakeem Richards let the best. He let Orochi get the better of him. And Orochi got in his head, distracted him from the match, and it costed him a possible championship opportunity. Well, folks, coming up next, though, we have the semifinals to the Warriors, to the Legends Tag Team Tournament on the LCW side, as the Warriors of Valhalla goes 2-on-2 with the Olympians in a matchup where the winner will face Goat and Strongbreed of the sides of the LWA. And this match, folks, is up next. Good lord, what a chaotic start. My goodness. I would say it was a great match, but Hakeem just took the eye off the ball, and it really, really affected him. Not much you can say there other than the fact that, sometimes anger can get in the way of things, and that's exactly what happened to him. Of course, there's always these great talents that do not let their opponents get the better of them or even get in their head, but he took that off the ball, distracted by Orochi, and Garrett Hunt took advantage. Here we go, folks. Tag team action underway. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at the combined weight of 485 pounds, Ralston and Hank, the Warriors of Valhalla. Ralston and Hank, two members who really made a name for themselves in the first 2 weeks they arrived here in LCW, of course, arriving first at LSL Battle for Destiny, but then has made a huge name for themselves here in the WarZone. Of course, knocking off Get Good Entertainment in the first round. And their opponents first, from Amsterdam, Netherlands, weighing 225 pounds, Curtis Haas! Of course, Curtis Haas actually showed a lot of, I would say, development last time he wrestled here in LCW. Of course, he was going against Hakeem Richards and Shady McGrady, but he showed exactly what he can do inside the ring, as he had a great tag team partner, Dominic Jones, basically teach him ways on what he's supposed to do. And of course, it paid off with this matchup. And so now he looks to continue this little streak here after, again, losing his tag team partner of Fat Ray Robinson to the Darkness Syndicate. Here, though, Dominic Jones could be a really good factor for this guy, especially with how aggressive this Dominic Jones has become. But guys, if you haven't already, though, check out our LSL Wrestling YouTube channel. Daily uploads now every single day, and we have almost released 2 videos and 2 episodes of each every single day. So you guys can go check them out. LSL Wrestling is the YouTube channel name. You guys can check it out anytime you want. And his tag team partner from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 235 pounds, Dominic Jones. Many say he carried Curtis Haas last week, and I would say the same, but at the same time, though, Curtis Haas did exactly what he needed to do in order to move on to this round. And Dominic Jones, of course, everybody knows his capabilities and his strengths. Of course, being the former LCW World Champion, of course, this man making headlines everywhere, been multiple championship matches. This man has also main evented a couple of times in his career. But he is no stranger when it comes to the tag team matchups. He has been facing multiple opponents in the past, especially Bullet Club being the #1 team he has faced. And what's strangely enough, though, is that both these men, Curtis Haas and Dominic Jones, has teamed up with 2 members of the Darkness Syndicate now. That's irrelevant now, as the Darkness Syndicate has moved over to LWA. Well, folks, here we go. Tag team action about to get underway as Ralston and Curtis Haas will begin this tag team match. The winner faces the War Generals. And we are underway. A good start from the Olympians at the moment, though. But Ralston, of course, we know his aggression when it comes to different wrestling styles. Of course, his team, multiple time tag team champions, not only not yet in LSL, but they are an 8-time tag team champion when it comes to other leagues, which is just crazy to think. This special tag team, who has 460 followers on Instagram, 8-time tag team champions. This team is known for their tag team specialty, is now here in LSL Wrestling. Back to the action, though. Dominic Jones currently taking control here of Ralston. And Dominic Jones always has that aggression, though. He still has that luchador in him, despite becoming this aggressive bruiser. And a cover here, and a kick out of 2 by Ralston. Oh, now he's going to get him up in the fireman's carry, though. Dominic Jones, though, breaks out of it. And that's what Dominic Jones is known for. He's known for his elusiveness, his ability to kick out of things, and he's known for this as well. Of course, this is what led him to the LCW World Championship as he beat James Franksford back all the way at LCW Heatwave. Now Ralston just going to work here on Dominic Jones, trying to tag out his partner to Hank. Dominic Jones, though, still trying to play the aggression here. As, nice counter there by Hank, but nothing doing as Ralston continues to be assaulted here by Dominic Jones. And you see Hank now wanting in this match. He gets tagged in. In comes Curtis Haas. And now we have these 2 colliding, but Curtis Haas just levels him. Reversal by Hank into the corner now. Curtis Haas still trying to find somewhere to go. Oh, reversal there by Curtis Haas. Nice forearm there. Both men, and a nice knee as well. Back in comes Dominic Jones. It seems like he's the better man of the two, and so he will have the honors of getting back inside this ring. Oh, backhand there by Hank as Dominic Jones continues to try to be the Iron Man of this team, which he was last time against Hakeem Richards and Shady McGrady. Apologies for the stuffy noises you can hear, folks. As Curtis Haas tagged back in, they're going to launch Hank over. And the Olympians currently on top, though, but Hank gets some separation that he's desperately needed at the moment. And a nice knee there to finish off the combo. Curtis Haas, though, Irish whipping Hank across the ropes now, and now trying to go for a belly-to-belly suplex. Doesn't work out, though. Hank takes advantage. Back into the corner now. He's going to try and go for a kick. Curtis Haas, though, nice reversal. And instead goes for Ralston, and it does not pay off as Ralston gives him a bit of a stunner. Oh, but Curtis Haas, though, breaking out of it once again. Ralston trying to get the tag in. Doesn't work out, though. Hank kicks out of one. Oh, nice clothesline in the corner there by Curtis Haas. But Hank, though, back on his feet. And a big punch to the corner. Now can possibly tag out his partner. But instead he wants to lay out more punishment towards Curtis Haas. Stretching the arm now. He's just going to absolute work here on Curtis Haas. And Haas had to endure a lot of pain from both Hakeem Richards and Shady McGrady during their match. It was another big knee there by Hank. And the ground and pound game continues here for the Warriors of Valhalla. Another big kick straight to the head, and Curtis Haas has been busted open. Again, stretching the arm out now and just trying to do whatever he can to make sure Curtis Haas stays down. As here comes Ralston back into the match. And he's fired up now, folks. Big clothesline in the corner. And this may do it right here. Oh, Curtis Haas with a nice reversal. Creating some separations. He's going to tag in his tag team partner, Dominic Jones. Ralston back in the corner now. He's going to carry Dominic Jones to one corner. Back to the other. Oh, and he just takes him down with a punch. And once again, Hank tagged back into this match. Though Dominic Jones with a nice reversal. Oh, but Hank on the offense immediately gets going, though. Big suplex there. And a moonsault broken up by Curtis Haas. Curtis Haas, though, being sent over the top rope to the outside. Dominic Jones, though, is going to send Hank to the outside. Oh, and he's going to get a little payback on Ralston as Dominic Jones, laying out the offense, dives to the outside to take out Hank. And that is the true fighting spirit of the former LCW World Champion. Count of 6 now. Both men got to get back in the ring. Count of 7. Oh! Death Valley Driver. And there's no way the Warriors of Valhalla are going to win by countout. Wow. A countout victory by the Warriors of Valhalla. as they will officially move on in the tournament. Yeesh. I don't know if I agree with the decision making there, but a Death Valley driver was enough to put him away. So the Warriors will all move on, and Haas and them are going to go and try and figure out something at the moment. We are getting word, though, that there is some sort of backstage argument. As Hakeem Richards is coming backstage, he runs into Shady McGrady, but he's not letting him go anywhere. Shady is not letting Hakeem go. And finally, Hakeem gets some separation from Shady, who's still barking at him. I don't blame him. After the actions caused by Orochi Lee, this team is really just falling apart. As the arguments continue for this team. And we don't even know what is there to come when it comes to these two guys. And, well, folks, coming up next, though, Keith Warner and Zay Quon will go at it one-on-one, as the winner will face Brett Richter for the vacant X Division Championship, as we will see if Warner can finally get the job done, facing off against the big man Zay Quon. This matchup, folks, is up next. Oh boy. Well, folks, we're going to try and... I wouldn't say try to speed through this, but I really don't have an option here. But here we go, folks. We're back with another match here inside the Warzone. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 214 pounds, the gunslinger, Keith Warner! Well, Keith Warner again has the opportunity to make up a lot of things, and especially to get revenge. He has redeemed himself after losing to Akbar, his last time he had a one-on-one match. And his opponent, representing Bullet Club, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 282 pounds, Zay Quon! Again, this is a almost personal matchup here for Keith Warner. As again, he blames every single mistake he has made, mostly on the Bullet Club. He says, I'm not responsible for anything I've done. I just haven't gotten the opportunities because they've all been stolen from me by Bullet Club. And so that is what he believes, and that's what he thinks. And so tonight he's looking for, well, quote unquote, his revenge on the Bullet Club by taking down the biggest member of it. Well, here we go, folks. We're underway with this matchup. Keith Warner versus Zay Quon. A classic match from the early days of LSL Wrestling. And Warner with a DDT. Oh, and a flatliner. And Zay Quon off of one DDT has been busted open. Oh, Warner's a bit of trouble here from Zay Quon as he gets lifted up into Snake Eyes off the rope, off the turnbuckle. Oh! Both men trading back and forth in this match. Warner back in the corner. No, he decides to turn it into a neck breaker. And Keith Warner still trying to go good work here on Zay Quon, taking down the big man, targeting every limb possible. Into the corner now. Warner just doing whatever he needs to do. Oh, he's going straight for the cut. It's on Zay Quon. And Warner's just dominating. Oh, brought a rope break. Ref is not seeing it. How is the ref not seeing that? I would say, Josh, what you doing here with your refs, but he ain't even here. Keith Warner trying to take out Zay Quon. Oh, Quon, though, gets right back into it. Warner, once again, just taking down Zay Quon. Oh, a drop kick straight to the head of the big man. And a big DDT by the gunslinger. And finally seems like Warner's finally in a comfort zone of his own, which he hasn't felt in a very long time. Oh! Roundhouse kick! A spinning kick by Warner! Cover on Zay! Kick out at 2! Warner firing himself up. Cutter! Oh, Zay kicked out. Warner hit the cutter. His signature cutter. And now Zay Quon might make him pay for it. Oh no, Warner's in trouble. Zay Quon, top rope, splashes down, superplex, cover, kick out by Warner. Warner trying to get back in this matchup. And now Warner off the top rope here, taken down with a head scissors. And now attacking the arm of the big man. Warner's trying to do everything he can to just take out Zay. As this man has not won in a very long time. Oh no. Warner looking for it. High noon knee. Drawled it. And just took it away. No! Rope break by Zay Quon. Warner is speechless. Neckbreaker by Zay. Zay sends Warner to the outside. Keith Warner just trying to do anything. Oh, he gets countered. Oh, spear by Zay. Keith Warner is in a world of hurt right now. He has no idea where he is. He is absolutely in a world of pain. Warner. Back elbow. He's just trying to do whatever he can to win. Oh, and he just scratches the back of Zay Quon. Warner back in the corner. Clothesline. Setting up Zay once again. Going for the flatliner. Just realized why there's no game audio. Why is that? Keith Warner, top rope. Big elbow, no, he missed. Warner. Go for the flatliner, does not work out. Zay Quon reverses. Warner. Back in the corner. Zay Quon slammed down by Warner. Keith is... I don't know what Keith Warner's doing. Talking to the fans on the other side. Uh-oh. What's he going for here? He's taunting to the fans. Here comes Zay Quon. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to get downed by Zay. Zay trying to just wear down Keith Warner. Trying to eliminate the gunslinger. Attacking every inch of his body. And every single way. Zay lifts up Warner. Warner, though, rolls him up. Cover by Warner. He got him! Keith Warner! Warner wins! The big man gets defeated by the gunslinger! Good God. Finally, Keith Warner does something for once in his career. Well then. That was pretty interesting, I will say. Warner finally gets his so-called revenge. And he takes down Zay Quon. Apologies for the bird in the background. I can't control him. But folks, don't leave. Do not leave. As coming up next, we got ourselves a championship match. Tray Bankz and JD Chilll go one-on-one for the LSL TV Championship. This match is going to be special. Two talents absolutely known for their capabilities inside the ring. But tonight, though, they will test each other. Ooh, boy. This match is going to be special. I can already believe it. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the LSL Television Championship. Give me a few moments, folks. I need to get me a water. Alright, folks, I've returned from the concession stand. I have a water. But sadly, still alone. Here in my booth. And as you can see, folks, there is the double champion. The LSL Tag Team and LSL Television Champion. Oh my god. There we go. No one said in chat about the screen. I apologize. There it is. There's JD Chilll. You continue to disappoint me. Continue to disappoint yourself when it comes to these streams. It's rough. JD Chilll, the only man in the league with 2 championship belts. Of course, folks, here we go. With this matchup comes that title, the Television Championship, which again has been decorated by Bullet Club. Introducing the participants first. From representing Get Good Entertainment. From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 220 pounds, Tray Bankz. And his opponent, representing Bullet Club, from Arlington, Texas, weighing 220 pounds, he is one half of the LSL Tag Team Champions and is the LSL Television Champion, JD Chilll. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Television Championship on the line. Tray Bankz, a former LWA Intercontinental Champion. JD Chilll, the double champion of this league. And tonight he will defend it once again. As here we go. We're underway, folks, with this championship match. And JD Chilll, oh, he's going for a cutter! Goes for a cutter immediately. And Tray Bankz is stunned right off the bat. Oh, and a lifting cutter by JD Chilll. Already taking advantage of the match. And now just the ripcord knee right to the face of Bankz. What a start here from JD Chilll. Tray Bankz though gets a springboard of his own as he hits a drop kick and a DDT. Tray Bankz now just doing combos, whatever he can here, just to try and take down JD Chilll. Finishes off with a clothesline. Of course, the quickness between these two men. Absolutely amazing work between these two. As a springboard there. Tray Bankz, though, trying to get back into this matchup here. It's a very important matchup for Tray Bankz as he's been trying to get back up to form in recent times. Of course, he hasn't been able to do that because of lack of success. Tray Bankz, though, going to the top rope. Looking for possibly a frog splash here. And he hits it! Cover on JD Chilll for the title! Kick out of 2 by JD Chilll. Tray Bankz starting at him. And Bankz is going to try and double stop him. Oh, JD Chilll rolls out of the way and hits him with a DDT. JD Chilll now just trying to put Tray Bankz in the corner. Just trying to do as much damage as he can. Oh, Tray Bankz is going to break out of it, though, before JD Chilll can even do anything to him. Irish whip reversed by JD Chilll, and he takes down Tray Bankz again. Bankz now into the corner. Very dangerous position here for JD Chilll. And Tray Bankz going off the ropes again. Drop kick straight to the head of JD Chilll. Bankz gets a splash on him. Attacking the arm. Bankz was looking for something there. And now he's going to try and bring JD Chilll to the corner. Everybody knows what should be coming. Oh, no, he's going to go for something else here. Uh-oh. JD Chilll is going to break out of it, though. Oh, no. Off the second rope. Oh, he missed as well. Both men misses their opportunities. Another drop kick by Tray Bankz. Bankz now lining it up. Spear. Cover on JD Chilll for the title. No! JD Chilll breaks out at 2. What a match between these two men. All for one title. Tray Bankz, though, going to keep on the offense here. Leg drop right to the head of JD Chilll. Goes for the cover now for the possible win. No! Kick out of 2, and Tray Bankz cannot believe it. Oh, JD Chilll reversed this. Possibly going for the UFO cutter. Bankz, though, breaks out of it again. Not going to give Tray Bankz with a huge roundhouse kick. Oh, he tried to go for the unprettier. He's stunned against the ropes. Bankz trying to go for a drop kick. Off the ropes goes JD Chilll. Bankz! Oh my god, almost on the Superman punch. Oh no! Unprettier! Cover for the win to retain his titles. No! Kick out of 2 by Tray Bankz. Connor! Raw possum pin by Tray Bankz. Trying to catch him off guard. He got him! Oh my god, new champion! Oh my god! Tray Bankz is your new LSL Television Champion. He caught JD Chilll off guard. Oh my god. Wow. We got ourselves a brand new champion. Wow. That was a shocker of a surprise. We got ourselves a brand new champ. I used the wrong account to post that, but I'm going to fix that right now. Good God Almighty. That was impressive. That was amazing. Everyone's making that a meme now, but Tray Bankz. Tray Bankz is your new champ. Wow. My voice is completely gone after that. What an amazing match. Well, folks, coming up next, though, on our show, we have Jacob Case making a speech here live in the Warzone. And we're going to see and hear what he has to say over Benjamin King and possibly the possibility of fighting for the LCW World Championship. And this, folks, is up next. Wow. Here comes Jacob Case. Of course, everybody knows about Jacob Case from last week, talking about Benjamin King. This week, though, he may, well, not may, but he is definitely going to be talking about the possibility of fighting for the championship. I'm still in shock. Banks got him with a roll up. Three Bullet Club members have all lost to roll ups. You gotta be kidding me, bro. All three who's been competing tonight got pinned by roll ups. And here we go, folks. This is what Jacob Case has to say. Wait, is nothing really actually being said? Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on. Maybe. Yep, I found the issue. My bad. Hang on. Let's back this up. Let's back this up. Hold on. I got you guys. Hold on. Give me a sec. We're good. Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Alright, here we go. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Alright, I think you guys can hear it now. My bad.
LCW, I think it's time we had a little talk. See, for far too long, this company has been stuck in the past, weighed down by mediocrity by so-called champions who couldn't lace my boots on their best day. And yet, you people cheer for them. You rally behind them. You pretend they're the best this company has to offer. Well, I'm here to tell you, you're wrong. LCW doesn't need another feel-good story. It doesn't need another paper champion who's just here to make you people happy. No. What this company needs is a champion who represents the future. A champion who isn't here to pander to you, but to dominate. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I didn't come to LCW to shake hands and kiss babies. I didn't come here to play nice and be another name on the roster. I came here to change this place from the ground up. And the first step? Taking the LCW World Championship and making it mean something again. So Benjamin King, enjoy it while you can. Because soon, that championship will be around the waist of someone who actually deserves it. Someone who isn't afraid to take what's his. Someone who is the new face of LCW, and whether you like it or not, that someone is me.
Well then, Benjamin King's out here now. He may have something to say as well. Jacob, you want to talk about having the future on your in this company? You think you're going to be the future of this company by defeating me just because you don't think I'm good enough? Here's the thing. You're looking at the future. You're looking at the man who had to go to another company just to try and build it from the ground up. Yes, I know I had to defeat a really well-known champion and a really good man in Orochi Lee, but I didn't come here to kiss asses to people like you. I am trying to build something on my own. I'm trying to build this company on my own. I'm trying to build myself a legacy. But you trying to get inside my way of being a so-called paper champion in your own words. This championship I hold, it doesn't just mean having a belt around my waist. This championship has been held already by greats in this company, and I'm just going to add myself onto the list as being a great champion. But you, however, you have just stumbled upon this company. You haven't even made a name for yourself. Hell, you've only had one match in a multi-man tag team match. Me, however, I've been through hell and back. I've been through hell in a cell. I've been through several death matches. And yet I'm still standing here holding gold around my waist with these fans chanting my name, these fans wanting to root for me, and of course, the people in the locker room wanting to root for me. And of course, I know there's some people out there who decides that they just do not like me. Hell, even one guy in a different company wants my head out of everything I own. But I'm not going to stand here and take the disrespect from you and act like I'm not the one in charge in this company. So if you want to fight, I'll give you the fight. I'll give you the championship match. But I'm not going to stand here, take more disrespect from you until I earn it. I will beat you, and I will keep on going with my LCW championship reign until you lace my boots and be in my shoes of how these people are. I don't want to hear another word from you until you earn it. Well, good Lordy Lou. Hell of a promo there from Benjamin King. I will say, the matchup between these two is going to be an electric matchup once these two finally collide in the ring. Of course, we know how much disrespect and how much respect is earned when it comes to fighting in this type of company. But folks, it's time for our main event. It's time to determine who will face Garrett Hunt in the second round. Will it be Orochi Lee? Will it be Damian Blackwood? We'll find out next. Sorry, I'm taking a swig of water real quick out of my bottle. And here we go, folks. Championship on, I wouldn't say on the line, but championship opportunities on the line here, folks. Here we go. The following is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, weighing 210 pounds, the Prince of Strong Style, Orochi Lee. Of course, Orochi Lee being well known in this company. And he continues to thrive and thrive and thrive. As being part of this company. He's gone through a lot of hell and action throughout his short career here in LCW. So far, though, he has shown to be a top contender in these matches. And his opponent from New York City, New York, weighing 220 pounds, Damian Blackwood. Damian Blackwood, of course. Last time we saw him was part of War Games representing Team LSL, where he made Avante Blake tap out, securing the win for Team LSL. And so tonight he's going to try and carry the momentum he's had before into this matchup, facing up possibly against one of the toughest opponents you can think of. Oh boy. It's been a very long night, folks. Of course, for me, being the sole commentator tonight. But here we go. Ad breaks are over, so 30 minutes of ad-free action here as we are underway. Immediately, Orochi Lee going for a sleeper hold here on Damian Blackwood, but he reaches the ropes. As Blackwood now just trying to pressure on Orochi Lee. Of course, we've seen and now Blackwood with his own submission, but again, rope break plays into effect here. Going to be all about how things go in this match. How aggressive are you going to be? These two men have had past histories against each other. And tonight is no different. Both men fighting for the LSL World Championship. Nice kick to the leg there by Damian Blackwood. And sent to the outside once again. Oh! Big move there by Damian Blackwood. Another kick. Straight to Orochi Lee. Now thrown over there to the crowd, and a big leg drop there by Damian Blackwood. Taunting to the crowd now. Oh, and Orochi Lee now fighting back. Fans seems to be cheering on Orochi Lee more because of this match. Though Orochi Lee with a flying forearm straight to the face, and now just trying to wear down Damian Blackwood. Blackwood though throwing Orochi Lee into the corner. Orochi breaks out of it. Now going for a Tyler driver. And Damian Blackwood just no-sold it. Somebody in LWA is going to be pissed off about that. Orochi Lee now, oh, big kick straight to the chest of Damian Blackwood. Orochi once again with a flying forearm. The cover here to move on to fight Garrett Hunt. Kick out of 2. Another big drop kick there by Orochi Lee, just taking advantage. And now Orochi Lee. Oh, Blackwood with a nice reversal. Oh! Right into the gut, no cover. Kick out at 1 by Orochi Lee, and now Orochi Lee's been busted open. Oh, and a big head scissors takedown there, almost a Frankensteiner by Orochi. Body slam there by Orochi Lee, going to the middle rope, going for possibly H-bomb here, and he lands it. Cover on Blackwood, this could do it. Kick out at 2 by Damian Blackwood. Big knee by Orochi. And now we're going to go for another H-bomb here. Busting open Damian Blackwood. Moonsault. Orochi's on fire. He cannot be stopped there. Off the top. Oh, he missed. Blackwood with a drop kick. Orochi with a nice counter. Off the rope goes Blackwood. Nice kick there. Beautiful. And a moonsault. Going for the cover now. This could do it here, folks. 2. Kick out again by Damian Blackwood. Orochi Lee cannot believe it. And now Orochi trying to think of something here. Throws Blackwood to the outside. And now gonna try and launch himself here outside the ring. What the? Hakeem Richards! He just disqualified Orochi Lee! Oh my god! And now these two are gonna brawl inside the ring! Hakeem! Folks, I'm sorry to say this, but because of that, Hakeem is the loser! Sorry, Orochi Lee loses! Damian Blackwood wins the match, but now that doesn't matter anymore. Now the problem is drop kicked by Hakeem. Just attacking Orochi. Oh no 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 no! Another pile driver. And here comes Shady McGrady. And Hakeem is just escaping. Shady, visibly pissed off. And all he can do is look on at Orochi Lee. What in the world? Well then, folks, sorry to say this, we're gonna have Damian Blackwood versus Garrett Hunt, as Orochi Lee has been disqualified. And so, yeah, I guess that's how it ends. That's just how this is gonna end. Well, folks, it's been a pleasure here with LCW WarZone. Appreciate everybody for watching, and have a great night. We'll see you guys on Monday. And don't forget to check out LWE on Instagram, as we'll have our first ever Instagram exclusive matches on Friday night. Till then, folks, we'll see you next week. Goodbye.